Hello, welcome to this video where I am going to be reorganizing my bookshelves and also unhauling. So I don't know exactly how many books I own. That's what I want to figure out today. But I do know it's a lot, and I think my goal is to get rid of at least 100 books. I hope I can do it because I need to create space on my shelves. I also just need to clean it out. This is also something I've been wanting to do for months. Every time I look at my shelves, I'm just like, I wanted to clean them. I wanted to get rid of stuff. I'm not gonna be able to do this how I really wanted to do this, which was to put all of my books in my living room and just organize it down there. But I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that. So we're gonna do it in this room, but we're not gonna be able to fit all my books in here. So we're kind of gonna separate them. Let me explain. I feel like I need to do a better job of explaining. So I have books all over the house. I've got 2 bookshelves downstairs. I've got a bookshelf in the hallway, and then I have a ton of bookshelves in my room, which I will show you later. So the books that I have downstairs, I think all the books that are down there are going to stay down there, except for maybe a few that I may choose to not own anymore. And then, so I think I'm going to start with that since that'll be the easiest. So I'm going to take all those books off those shelves downstairs, clean the shelves, go through the books and decide which ones I'm going to get rid of, and then reorganize those shelves. And then I'm going to come up here and deal with the books that are on the second floor, within the hallway, within my room, and do that. So let's head on downstairs and take care of those books. All right, so here are the shelves. We've got this one, and then the second one over here, which the top shelf is not books, it's my Blu-rays, but then the rest are all books. So we're gonna clean these shelves and see which ones I'm getting rid of.
You were like a ransom note. If I give in, will you come home? I put everything I had into getting you back. I was only 17.
Okay, now it's time to count the books. All right. Oh, sorry. Let me turn down Niall Horan. Okay, so I have finished counting all of these books, and it came to 219 are down here. So now I'm going to clean the shelves, actually physically clean them. I may also take those off and clean that shelf. And then we're gonna go through the books and we're gonna decide which ones I'm keeping, which ones I'm getting rid of. I have a feeling with down here, I'm not really gonna get rid of a whole lot of books, just because most of these books are 5 stars, and all these books I have read. You'll see upstairs there are some books that I haven't read. A lot. So yeah, so I'm probably not gonna get rid of a whole lot of books down here. It's mainly upstairs that I'm gonna get rid of books, but still I wanna go through and see which ones I'm willing to get rid of. But let's go ahead and start cleaning the shelves.
I walked across a burning bridge for you. Those roads we walked, I'll know forever. Those times we talked, I still remember.
I'm only getting rid of 4 books from down here. Alright, it's time to now put all these books back, and thankfully I have literally mapped out how I'm reorganizing my books. So these, let me get closer. These are my downstairs shelves. Now they're gonna be organized. So let's do that.
I still remember, is it not enough that I paid with my heart once, twice? If I'm blind to who you are, which of us was behind bars? Were you worth the price I paid? Your ransom.
now it's time to move things to the bedroom slash hallway. Sorry, I'm already so out of breath from all of that. So I was able to get rid of 5 books from downstairs. To be honest, I did not think I was going to get rid of many from downstairs. Those are typically the books that I really do want to keep. But now, this is where most of the books are going to be nixed out. And so we have these shelves here, which right now are kind of holding TBR books as well as series that I've read from. I'm hoping to just change this completely into just all series that I've read. And then in this closet, I have this shelf up here, which right now are filled with 2021 releases. So whenever I bought a book, it went up there. I want to continue that for this year. So those are going to be 2022 releases that I purchased. But now those need to be mixed in with all of these, my second closet, which is just my library. So we've got all books around here and all the way down there. And then we even have some books just like sitting on the floor because I don't know what to do with them. I have no place to put them right now, which is one of the main reasons why I'm doing this. Now let me show you the bookshelf in the hallway. Okay, so that one was housing some more series that I've read, which is why I'm like, why am I keeping them separate? I want to combine them. And yeah, so I have, again, mapped out what I'm doing with all these shelves. It took a while because I wasn't quite sure. And like this shelf here is just such an awkward shape. Which, by the way, there are books behind these books. So now let's take all these books off these shelves and get them all on the floor. And then we'll probably clean the shelves while we think about what we're going to do with all the books. I forgot to show you, I also have my collection of poetry books over here on my very messy desk. And then I've got books over here, which are books I'm either currently reading or books that I want to get to within this month. So now cue the titles. Changed my shirt because I am sweating. So it's not the greatest looking outfit, but I don't care. This is what you get. We met, and there was more to you. You were only 17, and I was your sixth release. A hostage on a silver plate to you. Roads we walked, I'll know forever. Those times we talked, I still remember. Okay, I have finished. I am disgusting. Wow. You know, I've been sweating a lot, but I finally got all of the books off of my shelves. Look how empty they look. And they're all on the floor. And it's a lot. It is a lot. Ready? Yeah. It's a lot of books. I also put post-it notes, but then I ran out of post-it notes, so I moved to like these little colorful tabs of the number of books that's in that pile, so it's easier to count all of the books. So let's do that, and then we're gonna clean the shelves. Okay, the results are in. I almost don't want to say it. So the amount of books that are up here is 899. Now combine that with the amount that's downstairs, and we've got total of books I own, 1,118. That is a lot. That is a lot of books. So, yeah, definitely want to get rid of a bunch. So let's see what we can do.
If I'm blind to who you are, which of us was behind bars? Is it not enough that
Alright, I couldn't really get good angles of me cleaning the shelves, so... but the shelves are clean, but they were incredibly dusty. Oh my god, they were so dusty. Also, if anyone knows, like a better way of cleaning bookshelves, not saying that this was like a bad way, I just feel like it's wrong somehow, but I've just been using Clorox wipes and wiping them down. But if you have like a better way of cleaning shelves, please let me know. Now it's time to go through this massive stack of books and decide which books I'm keeping, which books I'm getting rid of. So let's do it. Do you ever get those moments where you have like a project that's so big you don't know where to begin? That's where I'm at right now. I keep staring at these piles and just like, where do I start? And then also, I want to make a pile for yeses, a pile for nos, and a pile for maybes. But like, where do I put these piles? I don't have any like floor space anymore. So that's what I gotta figure out. It'll happen. We'll get started somehow. So I have started. I have made a good amount of progress. I still have these books to go. But so far, these 4 piles are my no piles. These are all yeses. And then these over here are maybes. So let's keep going through these books. It's maybe like an hour later, and I have finished making yes, no, and maybe piles. And I've counted my no's, which are, let's see, these piles here. Can you see? Am I doing a good job? So from there, so there's like 4.5 piles there that are no's. I counted them. There was 98. I am including the 5 that I said no to downstairs. So that just means I need 2 more no's, and I've made my goal. But this right here is the maybe pile. So I think it's lunchtime. So after lunch, I'm gonna go through the maybes, figure out what are gonna be no's. How would I show my face? And what are gonna be yeses. But of course, all the rest of them are yeses. And then we've gotta reorganize and put everything back on the shelves. And that's also gonna be a feat. But we can do it. We can do it. But anyway, it's lunchtime because I'm starving. So I realized I forgot some books. They're all gonna be yeses because these are books I just like recently purchased. But that means the number of books I own is different. It's not 1,118, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So it's actually 1,123. Just wanted to update you on that. But I'm done lunch and it's now time to go through the maybes. I finished going through the maybes, and now we have no more maybes. It's all yeses and nos. And I added 30 more books from the maybe pile to my no pile, meaning I'm getting rid of 128 books. We did good. Now it's time to reorganize everything. So let's do that. Okay, I finished the shelf. I finished my series shelf, series I've read. I feel like I should be specific since there's also going to be a series I haven't read shelf. I didn't film me putting this together. I didn't think the lighting was going to be good, but now that I'm looking at it, this would have been the perfect lighting, but that's okay. Yeah, so this is what it looks like. I like putting my books in alphabetical order. I will say there is not a whole lot of space for adding extra books, but we will try and make it work. Up here I've got books from genres I don't have a whole lot of books in, so I didn't quite know what to do with them, so I put them up there. And then down here I've got like the graphic novels, comics, and series by like multiple authors, not just one. But anyway, that's that. Now it's time to move on to the rest of them. So it's actually the next morning. I ended up working on more of like a side project with my books. I basically put all the books that I own now on a little piece of paper, put them in this bag. So if I'm ever like, I don't know what to read, I can just go in the bag, pick out a book, and read it. That took a lot of time, as well as, I'm not going to take it out, but in this box here, with phone numbers on it, are note cards where I keep track of every single book I own, and just like information about them. And so I was going through all of those note cards and just cleaning it out. So it took a long time. I did manage to organize some bookshelves, not all of them. So we still have all these books to go through. But this is what I've got so far. So we've got this shelf, which are full of YouTube reading vlog ideas that I want to do. Not there. And then we have all of my adult books over here, and then 5-star predictions are over here. And then I did the hallway, which is pretty much gifted books, nonfiction, and book of the month books. And now I'm gonna work on my to be read series, and then this is all gonna be young adult that I need to read. My cleaning playlist, I realized in a lot of the clips I had to like turn down music so you can't hear it, but it's still kind of in the background. But if you want to know like the music I've been listening to while doing all of this, it's just the same artists over and over and over again. And those artists are Joshua Bassett, Justin Bieber, Miklos Yosef, Duncan Lawrence, and Niall Horan. But for right now, I'm gonna change it up, I think, and I'm gonna listen to Adele. Because I'm in an Adele mood. If I'm blind to who you are, which of us was behind bars? Is it not enough that I barely got out with my life? I still carry every finally finished. Here it is. I don't know if I cut it out or not, but there were a lot of moments where I was just standing here and just staring at my shelves because I was realizing that I wasn't going to be able to fit everything how I wanted it to fit. So I had to constantly just stand and stare and be like, okay, how can I reorganize everything? So I had to reorganize everything because not all of my TBR series could fit up here. So I had to move things around, but I finally got it and I like it. So this is it now. I did still have to have some books on the floor, But those are books I know I'm gonna be reading soon, so they're not gonna be there forever. There we have it. I don't know how to end this, so thanks for watching. I don't know how great or bad this video is until I get into the editing process. I have a feeling it's gonna be bad. But either way, I hope you enjoyed this journey with me of cleaning and reorganizing and unhauling, which here are all the books that are being unhauled. Actually, not all of them, just most of them. I will see you guys later with more videos. Bye.